Hi ladies, you're welcome to another episode of Heart Clinic for Women. Today I want to tell you a secret to being happy as a married person. So it's not just pertaining to a man alone or a woman alone. It is for couples who actually want to be happy in their relationship. A woman once asked me a question. She said, is it possible to be married and not have arguments with my spouse? And I told her, no, it's not possible. Then she went further to ask another question like, is it possible for us to have arguments and at the same time be happy? Then I told her, yes, it is very possible. Because there is no relationship that there is no arguments. What make or bring happiness is how the couple take that moment in their relationship or handle that moment in their relationship. If they handle it well, it will make the bond between them to be more cemented. But if they don't handle it properly, it's going to cause like a rift in their marriage. So now, how can you have a kind of relationship or the kind of marriage that you desire? How can you have it? Sometimes a lot of couples make mistake. Yes, I call it mistake because most of the time they want to change their spouses. They want to change the other person. They feel the other person is actually the cause of issues in their marriage. And most times you see this blaming thing like, you are like this, you are like that, why are you doing this, why are you doing that, and all that. That kind of nature of disagreement cause a rift in every relationship. Let me quickly tell you a story of a couple. From the beginning of their marriage, they always had issue. They were always quarreling. They were always fighting, They were always disagreeing, as in no peace at all. At a time, they were considering divorce. And at a time, their 12-year-old child was asking, Mommy, Daddy, are you sure this marriage is going to last? Because I'm so scared that with the way you people are going, it's going to end in divorce. But along the line, it never ended in divorce. And what happened? Why did it not end in divorce? In spite of their differences, their disagreement. And that's what I want to tell you today. So make sure you watch this video till the end so you can know you can learn something. Yes, so that you can learn something that can actually help you in your home. So along the line, one day the man said he sat down and begin to remember where they are coming from, like from the beginning of their relationship, their marriage relationship. It has always been from one fight to another, from one quarreling to another. There have never been peace. And he was like, what is he going to do? Should he walk away from the marriage? And then he had a still voice. This time around, God began to speak to him and began to remind him that nothing is impossible if only he believed. And at that moment, he now said to himself like, okay, what can I really do to cause a change in this marriage? What can I do so that I can have the kind of marriage and home that I desire? And he decided that every day when he wakes up, he's going to ask his wife what he can do for her to make her a better person or to make her happy. Like, what can I do for you? And he now resolved to say, okay, every day he's going to ask his wife, what can I do today to make you happy? And the moment he made up his mind, He went straight to the room. He met the wife sleeping, and he tapped her and said, honey, what can I do for you today to make you happy? And immediately, like as it has always been, the woman snapped and said, and you can go and wash the plate in the kitchen. And if it was before, the man said he will react, but this time around he held himself back and went to the kitchen and put the kitchen in order. And the following day, he repeated the same thing, like asked the wife again, what can I do for you today to make you happy? And the wife, resentfully said, go and tidy up the garage. And he said at that moment he wanted to react, but he held himself back and went and tidied up the garage. And the third day again, he asked the same question, but this time around the wife now said, I'm tired. This one, you're asking me this kind of question. What do you mean by that? You were not like this before. What's happening? And he now told her, I want to love you more because I love you, and I want to be able to express my love in a deeper way towards you. That's why I'm asking you these questions. And the moment he said that, he said the wife put her head on his shoulder and began to cry and said, no, you are a good man. I am the bad person. I am the one always causing argument. I am the one that is not good. I am the one that needs to change. And that moment, the husband heard the wife and said, no, we are in this together and we must make our marriage to work. He said that was the turning point in their marriage. From there, things began to pick up, and the following day he asked the wife, what can I do for you today to make you happy? And the wife said, I want us to spend some time together. And they went out, spent some time together, and before you know it, their marriage took a new turn. Sometimes the problem or the challenge that faces our marriage is as a result of us always trying to blame the other person, always shifting the blame to the other person in order you think the person will change in that way, but those things does not work in that way. It doesn't work, rather it pushes the person away. So if you want this to change in your marriage, let it start from you. You be the first person to initiate the change the way you respond during an argument, change the way you do things, make way, be intentional about you creating avenue that will actually bring happiness in your home. Make up your mind. Once you make up your mind to say, this time around I'm going to make sure we don't quarrel, even if there are arguments, I'm going to make sure I respond the way that the argument will not extend. The moment you make up your mind, there and then you will know that you are indeed ready to make that marriage to work. You can have the kind of marriage that you desire, that you want to have, but it must start with you. Don't try to shift the blame to the other person. So that is what happened to that particular couple, and I hope that you have learned something today. When you wake up, ask your spouse or ask yourself, what can I do today to make this man or this woman or my wife or my husband happy? Ask yourself, and when you get the answer, go ahead and do it, and you will see over time how your marriage will take a new turn, and you will be happy that you married your spouse. So that's what I want to discuss with us today. Don't forget, if you are coming across my video for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can always connect with Heart Clinic for Women. And if you are already a subscriber, thank you. I am happy you are part of this family. So turn on your notification bell so you can receive future videos that I will be posting. Till then, don't forget that you are a queen. All things are possible if only you believe. God bless you. Have a wonderful time.